Okay, so I had to take an emergency trip to Arizona, and before I left, I was planning to make this video. So I literally left all of my things in my room. I left my tripod, I left my laptop, I left my camera, I left everything charged and everything set up, and I was gone for 2 weeks. There was nobody in my house. I get home, I literally got home yesterday, I was super tired, decided I was gonna film the video today, and everything should be where I left it, but of course it's fucking not. So my camera's still here, my laptop is still here, charged in, and my tripod is just like fucking nowhere. So it's not in my room. I look in every possible spot, and I start looking in other rooms that are, I live in a 2-story house, so I'm looking in other rooms that are in upstairs levels of my house. I fucking find my tripod after 40 minutes of fucking looking for it, and it is in a downstairs closet that no one fucking touches. So I'm like 85% sure that either someone is living in my house upstairs in my attic or some bullshit, or that someone just fucking broke into my house and like rearranged my shit to just make me lose my mind even more. But yeah, so let's get into the video. So as a disclaimer before I start this story, I want to start off by saying I am a nice person. I genuinely care about other people. I will genuinely put my time and my effort in helping other people without expecting anything in return. But there are, like everyone else has, certain days where I don't want to do it. I want to hang out by myself, or if I go out, I want to worry about myself and I want to deal with just myself, and I don't want to help some drunk puking girl and just fucking near the toilet or whatever. Like, I literally just want to focus on myself. So I'm starting this story off by stating this just to show you that I was in the I'm gonna help myself, be myself and I kind of mood when all of this was going on. So a couple weeks ago, I was at a barbecue, and there were a lot of people at this barbecue, but I guess a lot of people didn't drive themselves. They all just kind of like compiled into cars and drove together, which I mean is a safe idea, kinda, until all of you guys start getting smashed, then it's like a problem. So there was a guy there who I, at the time, had no recollection of meeting, didn't know who the fuck he was, and he comes up to me and starts talking to me, and he knows my name, he recognizes me, and I'm genuinely thinking that he's doing it because he's hearing other people say my name, and he's like, ooh, here's this cute teenage girl, like, I'm gonna go talk to her and stick her dick in my mouth, whatever. So I'm hanging out with him. He seems pretty cool, he seems pretty laid back, and we're sitting down on one of the picnic tables, and he asks me, so did you drive here yourself? And I say yes, and he goes, okay, well, like, you might have to help some people towards the end of the night, like getting home. Don't fucking do that. Don't volunteer me to help your drunk ass friends fucking get home. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't fucking know any of you. All of you guys can figure it out on your own. Like, you're fucking capable. And if it was a situation where literally like they don't have a ride, or like there's no possible way they can get home, like no fucking Uber, no parents, whatever, yes, I will take you. That is not a problem. But when it's like you have means of transportation, but you're not like trying to like access all of them, you're just gonna ask like the only fucking person you see, that's fucking annoying. And the fact that people are fucking volunteering me to do this for their friends, fuck you, that's fucking stupid. No. So the night keeps going on, and I kind of let the comment roll off my back at this point. I didn't really like remember it or anything, and this is probably a couple hours later, and I'm still talking to this dude, and at this point he's getting a little annoying, but I'm kind of like, okay, whatever, that's fine if you're into me, or like whatever reason, like you're still talking to me. And I didn't know a lot of people anyway, so I wasn't really like picking and choosing. So while we're talking, he says to me, hey, my ride just left and I don't have a ride, so can you take me home? And he seemed cool, he seemed a little bit annoying, but I was like, yeah, sure, like I'll take you home. I'm not taking a bunch of people home. You're not drunk, you're not plastered, like whatever, I'll just take you home. He says he lives 5 minutes away from there, even better. More hours passed, and this guy is fucking plastered. And he is still trying to talk to me. And it's not like I'm reciprocating conversation. It's like I'm 5'7", this dude is 6'2", and he's fucking like following me and towering over me to fucking talk to me in his drunk ass slurred speech, whatever. At this point, it's around midnight. I'm kind of sick of all the testosterone. I'm kind of sick of all the people. I'm ready to go home, and I remember I still have to bring this kid home. So I go up to him, and we're gonna call him Michael. So I tell Michael, hey, I'm ready to go home. Let's go so I can take you home. So we get in my car, and we're pulling out of where we had the barbecue, which is kind of like in this little park in this bougie little neighborhood. And he starts, while he's giving me directions, he starts kind of moving around. And my car, I have like a regular sized car, but he's fucking gigantic. So he's in the passenger seat and he's shifting his body all around and he's making all these really weird faces. So I look over and I'm like, hey, are you okay? And he goes, yeah, like, I'm fine, don't worry about it. Like, I appreciate you checking in on me, like, thanks, blah, blah, whatever. It's still trying to talk to me. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. But he keeps doing it. And he's making these, like, constipated, I'm gonna throw up faces. So I ask him again, hey, are you okay? Like, you look like you're gonna be sick. Let me pull over. No, like, it's fine. We're only like a couple minutes from my house. Like, I'm totally fine, whatever. Okay, so I continue driving. Keep in mind, we're like fucking 15 minutes away from his house. We're not a couple minutes away from his house. So if I would have like grew a pair and told him, no, you're gonna sit outside my car until you throw up, I would have been saved. We're still driving. Like, no joke, 30 seconds fucking later, he throws up in my car. In my fucking leather seat, dual interior, brand new fucking car. So he threw up straight down, like into where you would put your feet and fucking on himself. So I'm fucking sitting there. I'm trying, like, literally I can feel my mouth physically like filling up with blood because I'm trying so hard not to yell at this poor drunk like teenager that is just throwing up on himself in basically the stranger's car. So he looks at me and he goes, I'm so sorry, like, I'll clean it up, blah, blah. And I said, okay, like, for sure, we'll just figure it out when we get to your house, like, don't worry about it, whatever. And he's fucking sitting there in a pool of his own vomit. This is 10 minutes later, literally almost to his house. He's sitting back, fucking moving his feet all around. Vomit is like physically soaking into my carpet. And he starts moving around again, and he's moving to get himself more situated. So he's kind of leaning back in my chair, and he fucking looks at me, and he says the sentence, I don't know if I'm just really drunk, but I'm getting this vibe that you kind of want to make out right now. You just threw up in my fucking car. You smell like vomit. You are just a horrible person in general. Once again, me being the nice person that I am, as the disclaimer to begin with, I simply tell him, no, I don't want to make out with you. And his fucking ego just shatters. At this point, he's not even really that drunk. He's kind of sobered up. He's realizing that he's fucking covered in vomit. He's getting shut down by this pretty little girl that's fucking taking him home because he can't fucking drive himself at a legal age. And he goes, oh yeah, like, that's fine. Honestly, like, I was really just kidding. Like, I just consider you like a hella good friend, and like, I just wanted to see if you'd take the joke, but like, don't tell anyone I said that. So I tell him, okay, yeah, your secret's safe with me and the internet. So finally, we get to his house, and I pull into his driveway, and I ask him, okay, do you want to go get cleaning supplies? Like, how do you want to do this? And he looks at me and he goes, it's kind of late and like I'm really tired, so why don't you bring your car here tomorrow and we can clean your car tomorrow? So I'm supposed to fucking let vomit sit in my car overnight because your drunk ass who vomited in my car is tired. So I tell him, okay, that's fine. Why don't you Snapchat me your address? Because at this point he has fucking taken my phone and put himself as a Snapchat contact. And he goes, okay, like, yeah, definitely, like, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm fucking driving home. Actual physical pool of fucking vomit in the passenger seat where your feet go in my car. And I get home and I get 2 Snapchats from him. And I am assuming it's going to be, hey, I'm really sorry, like, let me pay to get your car cleaned, or hey, like, come by tomorrow and I'll clean your car and you can pick it up, whatever the fuck. No. One is a picture of himself, and it says, thanks for the ride, I really appreciate it. And the next one was an unsolicited picture. Yep. So this boy has literally vomited in my car, asked to make out with me, showed that his rejection crushed him, and then sent me a dick pic. So I figured he wasn't gonna send me his address. I wasn't gonna get my car cleaned by him. And I paid $150 and got my car deep cleaned. So now my car doesn't smell like vomit anymore. But yeah, so that was an experience I had a couple weeks ago when I went to a barbecue. Because yeah, that was probably the most miserable experience with a teenage boy I've had in my life. And I was hoping you guys could dwell in my misery with me or laugh at me and the stupid decisions I make. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't subscribed, do so already because I make videos every single week. And we have a very little, small, growing family that I would love you guys to be a part of. Okay, thanks so much and I'll see you next week. Bye!